Hey everybody! Hello, this is Paige, and I am here in Facebook Horizon. I'm supposed to meet Navah at this new spot that we're going to use for something called Wonderful Wednesdays. Let's see if she's there. I have no idea where she's going to meet me there. She was going to plug in her headset and give it a few minutes, and I think it's been a few minutes, so let's check. We'll go to our create menu. Oh yeah, she's there. Super, let's join her. Off we go. Okay. Hey, awesome. Hey, Navah, how are you?
What's up? What do you want your name to be, by the way?
Um,
Do you want a name tag?
sure, I'd love a name tag. Well, should we just be Navah and Paige, or should we be our
You could do whatever you want. I'm just doing mine. I'm doing my Twitter handle, so you could be whatever you want.
Well, I'll be my Twitter handle too.
Okay.
Which is
which one do you
Museum
want it to be?
Page.
Okay.
So, is this one, may I use this one?
That says Navah, I think.
Oh, okay. So you're just making... I'm going to duplicate this one and then separate it and make it say Page.
Oh, I already did.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I figured. Well, maybe I'll do it in the color that you're wearing right now.
All right. You look lovely in red.
As Yay! You do in blue.
I'm so happy we're here. We are live streaming right now.
Right now?
Yep, we are. So, so we're already live, and that's fun.
Hello. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So we're here with Navah K, and we're starting the Wonderful Wednesdays by wonderfully working together already. This is what we do. Navah and I.
That's right. Right now I'm just making what a wonderful Wednesday. Actually, it wasn't such a it's been a really wild day today, but anyway, I'm just going to start off. I made some badges, so I'm going to try it on.
Yay.
Here's a tip in Horizon, by the way, everybody.
Yes.
If you point your arrow down when you're in build mode and go straight up where the person is on your left controller, you can transport to the place where you are.
That's right. I'll do it too. Perfect.
Let's see how it looks.
Oh, I love this. Thank you so much for making me this beautiful name tag.
Yeah, it could probably be smaller. Here, I'm going to make it smaller.
All right. How does mine look?
Big. Here, I'll make it smaller.
Okay. I trust you to do it. So I made this kooky set, and it's just sort of celebration-y. It kind of highlights that there's rain and rainbows, and we can even
it's just like the futuristic retro desk, so it's perfect.
Yeah, I took elements of that, and then we can also sometimes like stand over here on these platforms and do it from here, and then have this as our background. And then some segments we can come over here, and this can be our background. And when we have guests, we can all like kind of sit on these little ottomans, and these are movable, of course, so we can position them where we want. And some of our set is interactive. So, for instance, if I jump in this puddle over here, because we're wanting to talk about a better day, and then jump back
Oops.
out, and then jump back in, the rainbow pops up.
I can't jump. I'm in transport mode.
Oh, you don't even have to jump. It's just the idea of jumping. But if you just go into that area. Oh, so you can't jump up this little thing when you're in transport. That's good to know. I didn't know that.
I can't. I just can't jump up and down, but I can jump.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. Because you jump up your
we're
stairs.
doing so I guess right now we're doing like sort of a BTS, right? Behind the scenes.
That's right. We are. That's right.
So.
And I made you your microphones. And this is grabbable, so we can move this about. This is the first time that you've been here and we've been here together. It's kind of like the making of, oh, I love the live sign. You're so brilliant.
Yeah, it's just like how
Navah.
I had it when I put it in the futuristic one. Like I wanted it to have it just like a studio would. And then we can maybe do like other things on the bottom, like, you know, how the headlines are. See, these are the kind of things you talk about when you're in world building mode. So
I love it.
It's super fun.
Yes, it is.
This is it.
Navah and I have been working.
A wonderful Wednesday.
We've been working together in Horizon as world builders for months upon months. And
it's been amazing.
It has been amazing. So our audience is now having the opportunity to just sort of see us in our the way we do it, right? Even before we start, it's kind of like when it's like Muppets before they're famous, and like the da 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 da, like we're building something.
Dun, 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 wonderful Wednesday.
Wonderful Wednesday.
What a wonderful Wednesday. Yeah, so we should talk a little bit about how this started. What is Wonderful Wednesday about, pretty much? So as we all know, VR can be it can be a hard place to be in because, you know, you're working on different projects, you're meeting people in VR who might not be in the same city as you, and a lot of times you hear negative things going on, and it's so nice to talk about positive things because the world is, well, it's 2020.
Yeah, right.
So when I was talking, I know, whimsical laugh. But yeah, I was talking to Paige about it, and a huge shout out to Eva Leone.
Yay!
Both her and Eva were talking about it, and when they said Wonderful Wednesday, I was actually just obsessing over the word wonder, because when you're in VR, you're just it's just constant wonder. It is. What can I do here? Can I try something different? Right?
Yes. We're constantly have been on a journey of learning wonderful things, and it's been through this path of wonder that we've had the opportunity to sustain and grow that, right? So we've wondered, can I make this or try that? And then we've done it and have taught each other along the way. So for instance, Navah has taught me some of the most fundamental things that I use today. And
Paige taught me the fundamentals of art. Here's a tip for everybody that, you know, you just don't always think of if you're not an artist first, I'd actually let Paige do it, to always think of the center and then work around it.
Oh,
Am I saying
well,
that right?
well, that was perfect for that use case, and every use case is different, but it's a really good idea to work from like the center of your heart or the center of your cells or the center of a community, right? And
Heart.
and
Wait, let's see if I can
so
do
I
it.
would say yes. Yes. I think that
Yes.
yes. Work from the center. And you taught me
And we're
my
working
very
from the
first
center here.
you taught me my very first scripting and how to
Aw.
amplify voices, and that's rippled out in a million different ways. So
And
we're
here we are today.
here we are
We want to
today,
amplify voices.
and
We want
wonderful
to.
things.
What a
Wonderful
wonderful
Wednesday.
Wednesday. So,
I
yeah.
feel-
And again, big shout out to Eva, because I know she was part of it, and hopefully we'll get her in here a couple times or maybe more. Eva, come on down, girl.
That's right. You're
but the goal of this
primo guest, a VI constant key guest on Wonderful Wednesdays.
Yeah. And, it's all about all of the wonderful things going on in the community, because, today was a kind of a hard day for some because of Tilt Brush. And I can, closing, and
that's a VR
I can
thing.
Kind of relate to that.
For non-VR audiences, let's tell non-VR audiences what that is. So,
that's a great idea.
We have COVID and colonization and corruption and climate. So to think that just the end of Google's Tilt Brush programs Poly is a sad tragedy. Like, we have to really put that in perspective. It just means that there's not this tool in our tool brush in our toolbox anymore. It's not really a tragedy. Like, artists have to be agile and be able to be flexible and try it. For many things it is, though. You're right, because people have contracted artists and have hired people and paid for programs that have used these foundations and platforms. So it is a tragedy, but nobody's dying. Nobody's dying.
No.
Okay.
No, I just remember how it was like when Facebook Spaces closed. You sometimes fall in love with a product,
right,
and a tool, and it's your favorite tool, like maybe your favorite computer if you have a couple,
right,
or your favorite way to communicate is your phone, and if that doesn't work, but I can just sending out some love and some wonderful vibes to you all. And
yes, artists.
Here's a wonderful Wednesday. The CEO of Sketchfab tweeted out and said, "Come on down." So the wonderful part of this is you're going to learn something new.
I wonder if
I
understand there's like a pay to participate, or like.
I bet you they're going to change.
Maybe they'll change that. We'll see how they respond, knowing that artists, maybe they'll create new ways. So.
Yeah, and you had mentioned to non-VR people to explain what it is, and it's a tool. Poly Google is, well, actually, you're the best person to talk about it, because you created the VR Garden, which had so much acclaim to it, because it was, how many participants did you have? You remixing your product?
Well,
or your artwork?
Truly, maybe I'd like to say at least 4,000 people have contributed to it, but not that many have remixed it. But people who have remixed it, maybe there's been 50 remixes along the way.
That's still a lot.
And that's pretty awesome. I stopped counting in 2019. I just sort of stopped counting of how many, but I'd have to go back in. Now that Poly is going away, I would want to go back in and kind of grab that kind of data and maximize how I can use those models the most in this time. But for the most part,
Smart.
I've created like 360 videos of each model that I've created on YouTube. And so like if YouTube died, I'd totally be a mess, to be honest with you.
See, it's just so
I get
hard.
it. I
Can you
get
guys
it.
not close your toolbox anymore? Thank you very much, Google. We're pointing to you.
Yes,
but really
right.
quick, I know, right?
As I'm talking, I'm thinking about all the Wave XR people, to all the artists and all the people using it for like augmented reality. And I mean, there's so many artists and ways that people have been using and depending on this platform. It's almost like YouTube closing, not quite though, but a big deal.
It is for the VR world,
Right.
I would say. But so anyway, we're here to share wonderful news,
things
every week. Every week. This is sort of our BTS, behind the scenes, of what we've been talking about and hoping to bring to the community, because we know that there's some things that need to be talked about, but it's also nice to talk about positive, good things, because a lot of people are doing so many good things.
So many people are doing things.
So many great things.
Navah, I hear that you've heard of some great things that are happening in the community. Will you share some with us?
Yeah, actually, thanks. Big shout out to Kevin Ang.
Ooh, I love Kevo.
Yeah, so there's going to be a Winter Wonderland. Andy Fidel is doing a whole month.
Yes.
Of amazing events.
It's going to be so cool.
Yeah, it's going to be in VR chat. It's going to be in Altspace and a few other places. And just, definitely want to share that. Go to Get Social on Twitter, or go on the XR Artists Facebook group and learn more. Kevin Ang will be on, I think, on the 12th of December. I don't know the time and date quite yet.
There's a whole calendar of amazing things. Yes.
Absolutely.
And we'll report more on it in our Wednesdays too. We'll be on top of it, because it's like a whole winterscape.
Yes. And so another big event, another positive thing, it's actually happening in my old, hometown, is in Miami.
Yes.
There is an art tech.
Yeah.
Are you in that? Are you doing anything in that? Because I know you've worked with them before.
Well, actually, yeah. Paul Bronstein just reached out and asked me to send him a video, and I'm excited to do it. And before that, Alyssa Christine, also,
and Michelle Brown.
Yeah, they all reached out.
AKA the Bad Lamont.
They all reached out to ask me to send them something, and honestly, I didn't get back to them because I was working on that big opening, and I just had to let some things go and like I didn't get some things in, but there's still time, so I'm still able to participate.
That is a wonderful thing. So we could talk about the wonderful museum gala that she had.
Oh no! Let's not talk about me. Let's keep talking about Miami friends, because so many of them so many incredible artists are involved in this and got their work in, and it's going to be part of Miami Art Week and just like a huge event.
Yeah, it's going to be great, and I think it's on XR Labs, right? Miami XR Labs.
Yes, Miami XR Labs. Find out more
information.
Good.
Or you can follow Michelle Brown on Twitter. She's the Bad Lament. LAMEN is a Nancy T.
Yeah.
So definitely check her out to find out more about it.
Lover Worldwide. Alyssa Christie. Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Very good. LUVR.
Yep.
So we'll tweet it out later. But another thing that's going on, I mean, there's so much going on in the first week of December, I can't keep up. So today,
tell us some more.
Yeah, so today, Vivian, the Hive creator, and Sonia Haskins, and a few other people were at the VR/AR Chicago, and they were talking about esports.
Yeah, there's a huge esport competition thing going on, and actually,
yeah, and there's so much going. I mean, there's I can't keep up.
It's
so hard to keep up.
It's been like this massive competition and like summit for a while for esports and, and
so
VR fitness, and esports.
We're here to pump you up.
Yeah.
So literally.
Yeah.
And then along with that, talking about esports, the team at Ready Learner One, Jesse Lubinsky, Christina, Micah Sheppy, Bobby Carlton, all of them, they all wrote a book, Esports for Education.
Ooh.
So
Esports
so
for Education? That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact, it's just to
Neat.
check out their, readylearner1.com. So definitely check that out because I want to learn more about it. So, and another, we could keep going. So
we can just keep going.
It's so many wonderful things are happening in VR. And
Azine.
Again, if you're just jumping in, we're here on Wonderful Wednesday.
Yes.
And it is a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday to be with you tonight, Paige.
It's wonderful.
She's an amazing artist.
You, Navah.
Lots of awards. Woman who creates change, trying to make it a better world. And we're here just to share wonderful news going on in the VR community today because, sometimes there can be some maybe not so nice or happy things. And we just want to focus on what's growing the community. And it's okay to talk about sad things. Like we talked a little bit about Tilt Brush and how it must feel for the artists today. And we're sending out some major love to all of you. And if you ever want to talk to us, come hang out.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, if you ever want to be a guest here on Wonderful Wednesdays, it's really easy to participate. Is this a published room? No, it's not a published room, but we could publish it and you could drop in. We could invite you. We could reach out and let us know you want to come. And then we can make you a collaborator and you can just pop on in and we can have you there. And there's other ways to participate too, that you're able to like write in your comments and share this with your friends and have a watch party together. And those are all really great ways
a great point.
To participate, even when you don't have virtual reality. If something is wonderful in your community, you can let us know in the comments and we'll share it in our next week's event as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. We want to share everyone who's making change. And, we all know how we're doing it too. So we know how hard it is to create and work in the industry and do all those things and maybe not have a job in the industry, but doing it out of the pure passion for technology. Mm-hmm. And we just want to share you. Yeah. And it was really sweet by the way, Vivian, was tweeting out about some of that kind of stuff today. And it's so important that we all, especially now, even more, just peace, love, and try to work together and share love. No, that's right. No hate. You can have constructive criticism, but let's all try to be kind, right?
Yeah.
Being kind is so important.
We do. We need a lot more kindness and love in the world. More wonderful Wednesday. And sometimes we're just going to sing like that and just be super goofy. We're not scripting the show right now. We're just being here together with you, and eventually it'll evolve. We do have sort of a pattern that we'd love to include, and we may follow parts of the pattern and may deviate around. We're just kind of going to do that. So, but part of our show will include little, like wonderful highlights like this. We'll include maybe some guests or some call-ins, and we're going to include a little how-to session, like a how-to maker moments.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're actually going to be building in Horizon together, something small and little. For each one of these sessions, we'll just make something wonderful together. And
love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some other things. Yep. Hey.
Very cool. So another event that I wanted to talk about too is VR Burn.
Oh, yeah.
So VR Burn is happening in December. Yeah, it's a community in VR Art Live, and a few people from Horizon who have been building in here, like Willow Moon Art, Elizabeth Honer, Girl Writer, Sabby Life, and Rosie Summers is going to be in it. There's a whole list of people. You can't miss it. It's vrartlive.com, and you can just go and follow Willow Moon Art.
Mm-hmm.
Lori O'Neill, and you can find out from them all the details, and we'll post it in the comments or somewhere in an area we're still not sure with our audience where you want to get the information. So I guess you could leave that in the comments now, right below.
Yeah.
If you have any wants or desires. But yeah, so we'd love to feature events. We'd love to feature anything that people are creating, because Horizon's so new and we're in here. We don't, as you can see, we don't have a video cam. We're actually kind of hacking into the live side.
That's
of Horizon.
Right. I'm just holding a selfie cam and we're just being silly meta. Hey, should we try going over to one of our other parts of our sets and
Sounds good.
Trying it out? All right. Super. Which one is speaking to you?
I guess this one.
Okay.
What a wonderful Wednesday.
Oop.
Good job.
Thanks. I might have to build us like a thing where we can both stand on one. So that
you mean a bridge? A digital bridge?
A digital bridge? Should we make this like fit us so we can stand closer together so we can fit in the selfie
I'll
cam?
go over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stretch you. I'm gonna get rid of this and stretch you.
Oh, I wish I could be videotaping you doing this right now.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that, real quick.
Well, there we go.
So this is VR Live.
There's a new sound.
Let me actually go get it in there.
There we go. Here we are. Now we can stand closer together, and I'll make it a little wider because I like to move around. Yeah. Bring that over. Do you want your microphone? Do you need anything like that over here? Okay.
We're live right now. We
are live
in Horizon.
I'll grab the selfie cam, unless you want to hold one.
Oh yeah, I eat for sure, but I don't think you can see mine.
Oh yeah, no, I can't. I can't see one. And so it would defeat it for streaming. It would just be for your own entertainment.
See, you're learning something new every day.
Yep. Wonderful.
Can you see any comments or anything while you're in here? Can you talk about how when you go live?
Yeah, so I cannot see any comments right now unless I peek out from my headphones or my iPhones. My headset, and peek at my screen on Restream. We're using Restream right now, and OBJ in order
OBS?
OBS, thank you, to stream to
Yes.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter Periscope, and it should be sent to Twitch also. But I couldn't, it said
Great.
it did it earlier today, but I couldn't find it on my Twitch. So that's
Well-
got a question mark with it right now.
Dot.
Yeah, a question mark there.
Yeah, exactly. Another wonderful thing is it's not snowing anymore over here. How is it in your area? By the way, I'm in Ohio and she is in Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like we're hanging out, but we're in different states, different cities.
Yeah.
So that's the beauty of VR, period. At least for me.
Well, there's like total presence. Like we're like really with each other. I wonder the lighting is let me adjust the lighting
White.
Because it's really bright on me over here and it's not bright on you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, should we try it over here and see?
Yeah.
How we like this
It's
spot?
like that over there too. Yeah, that's the lighting. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Well,
is that better?
I don't know why. I mean, we're in the same lighting, but why am I bright and you're not?
Well, that's interesting.
So
you don't look bright to me.
Stay right there.
You weren't bright to me though. That's
I wasn't
so
bright
wonderful.
to you.
Let me do my meme.
Like
So
we
again,
literally
we are
have
here
this
in
giant light
wonderful
box.
Wednesday. Just a little behind the scenes, and it's just a place where we could share wonderful things happening in the virtual reality community, and all the amazing things that are being created.
Somehow
Truly
or another.
amazing.
You know what? I'm gonna try this.
Why don't we take all the light away?
Because it'll be dark. Let me try multi-directional lighting.
Better?
It's pretty good. Am I really bright?
Not at all.
Not at all. And you're not really bright.
look
But when I
fancy.
look at my hands, they're really super bright, and yours are not.
What's Wait,
Oh,
this
that's
is my
great.
favorite thing about clapping. Like you could do patty cake, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Patty cake, patty cake. Yeah.
No.
Sorry. It's
It's
just come
okay.
on, you know.
It is.
How can I not?
Right. And plus,
Hmm.
we're kind of silly and playful. How do you like the clouds?
I love the way they're moving and I love their colors.
Thank you.
It's
Would
really,
you
really,
like to
really fun.
learn how to make a dynamic cloud as a how-to?
You want to show them how to do that?
Yeah, or show you?
Let's do it.
Okay. All right, it's super easy. Should we pop into builder mode over in that area?
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll head
Super.
on over there.
All right, me too. All right, super. We're popping into builder mode. All right. Yay. Navah, you look like you're in a mist of clouds with a huge bank of particle effects right over here.
Okay. Well,
You can see where
since you've
everything
got the
is.
camera, I can show you. Can you see this?
No. What did you
Okay,
did
can
you
you-
pull out your menu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you
I
see
can-
the cloud?
I can. And I have one too. Actually, let's go build out in the atmosphere so we're not in the middle of our set. Let's come on out here.
Okay, that sounds great. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because then clouds and
Look
stuff
at this,
are...
guys. How cool is this?
Right.
Your world that we were just in. Look at how little it looks.
I know, all rinky-dinky in there. That's cute.
But this is such a cool part. We can create together, we can collaborate, and then we can go away from our entire little world.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in it. It was so big, and now we've just completely made it so small. It just, to me, it's like having a dollhouse and then living in it.
But you know what? We know a secret because right now nobody can see what this is. This whole clear structure. Should I show people what that is?
For sure.
Okay. I'll be right back. So here I am. And if I hop in this little puddle, jump in the puddle for rainbow. Ta-da! Ta-da! The spot
Yay.
You're in right now, Navah, your smile is right below the rainbow.
Oh.
Ta-da!
Picture time.
Picture time. So I've been making a new kind of cloud. I've been making dynamic clouds that breathe and animate, and then animate it as a clump. So I'll show you what I've been doing.
I do know how to do that. The fun world of animation. It's so easy to see. You can't see what I'm doing though.
I can't, but I see that you're doing it. So we're both gonna make some animated clouds. I'm gonna slow down my speed way down.
I know. I always go to 0.75. How
nice.
do you go?
Well, yeah, I vary them. So this one will be a 0.3.
And then you can just duplicate each one and change the speed, which is nice.
It's true. That's a smart way to do it. Navah, you always have such smart, practical ways to do things. I love building with you. I always kind of individually do it and then like change it a little bit.
You still can when you build it too. Like you can still make it. That's the cool part of it. I love it. And by the way, if anyone doesn't know, can you see my controller?
Yes.
On the right hand side, when you pull the trigger, like when you're shooting a gun in Population 1 or whatever, when you click the trigger with your first finger, there's a toggle, and then on your right of the toggle, there's a plus, and that duplicates it.
Yes.
So those are the little things that like you never really know until you get into it.
I always say press the button instead of like a gun language, like trigger.
I know. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. I'm gonna make my clouds a different color. Just because, like, VR, it's so creatory. Even though there's some violent games on here in VR, I never shoot anything. And so I never quite connect with that. And trigger it, like, in drawing, I don't know, somehow or another, I get triggered with the word trigger, I guess.
Well, what would you call it instead?
Your index button, or press the controller where your index finger is. Something, I don't know. I just avoid it just because it makes me feel weird. But that's not everybody. Yeah. I love your clouds.
Well, the one thing I will say that I do struggle with sometimes is color. color kind of is tough for me, but just to show, this will be fine.
Mm-hmm. No,
I love this one because it's like almost like it's bubbling. I would make these as bubbles.
yeah, they are bubbly. I'm gonna animate this group of cloud cluster to animate around the sky. We're gonna have a
Ooh,
really,
fun. Okay.
really like full cloudy sky. So record. Play on start. Loop continually. Play on start. I'm not sure it works. I have to do it again. Record. Loop it. Continually. Play it on start. Oh, careful. There's a crazy cloud going around. I have to slow it down. Point.
Whoa.
Whoa, don't get...
The attack of the killer cloud.
Yeah, don't...
I can't go back into build mode right now.
Oh, no.
So I'm... Yeah. But it's so cool to watch you build. You're like so tall. But yeah, so now that people can see that that's how it's done, maybe we could wrap up.
Yes.
And
let's
we can
find
ask
the
everybody,
speed.
you know, one thing we can definitely, we'd love to know is if there's anything that you'd want to learn in Horizon.
Is that your cloud? It's beautiful.
Shared some.
It's beautiful.
Oh, that's so funny.
Look.
No.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful.
It's just like
You're
a bubbling
wonderful
monster. I love it.
And that's part of Wonderful Wednesdays. We did it. We did it. We kind of spent a half an hour talking about some wonderful things. We built something wonderful together, just to kind of play.
We played patty cake.
We played patty cake. We had presents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we played presents.
Yes.
Yeah. And spoke with passion. And we played.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a purpose for making, sharing wonderful things on Wednesdays. People...
Passion, presence, purpose.
Yes,
We're like
and play.
OPPP.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're the OPPs.
You know, I wanted to just let everybody know that it is, by the way, next week we'll be on Wednesday.
Yeah. We're going to do this again.
And next week is Hanukkah. So we're going to light the menorah.
Yes, we are. That's right.
Love this. You did such a great job.
Are we going to have we'll have all winter festival moments in
We're going to have a wonderful moment.
Okay. Well, because we want to be inclusive, so we'll have all the winter holidays.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Christmas.
I love that.
All right. We'll have a holiday themed time in this winter too. Yay!
I love it. Yay!
That's right.
Well,
and I'll make some next week. We'll make some snowflakes, maybe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We've been in a lot of snow, and it's been a crazy year, and we've got less than 30 days of it. So,
oh my gosh,
cannot wait.
Yeah, thank goodness.
for 2021. Hindsight is 2020. You know, when I remember when it turned, by the way, before we leave, I remember when New Year's was here and it was 2020 and that was my favorite show. I loved Barbara Walters.
Right.
And I'm like, this is going to be the best year ever.
2020.
What a wonderful Wednesday.
Navah has been interviewing people in VR since before we met.
We don't talk.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
I really just love the community. You guys are all rock stars. You're all wonderful. And next week there'll be new stuff. This was our behind the scenes.
That's right. Rocking it.
What?
Rocking
the wonderful
it.
Wednesday
Rock,
will
rock,
look like.
rock. Wonderful Wednesdays.
Boom, boom.
We'll figure it out as we go. Trust us. All right. See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Do you like... I don't know if you can see that, but when I take a selfie, there's this new announcement in the air.
I know.
Yeah, that's not ideal for
like
live streaming, is it? No.
It's not ideal for
We're still live, just by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not ideal.
I haven't turned that off. It's not ideal.
No, it's okay. It's not ideal because when it's telling you where to save, it's not ideal for me because I know where it's saving.
Yeah.
But it's ideal for people who are new to the system because there's a lot of people that I've taught how to find their images, how to stream live, how to go online and find what you've created in VR because it's not known to anybody. But for people who've been doing it a while, who know where their stuff is, it's not ideal. 100% not.
Perhaps
that's
there's
leaving
ways
you with one thing
to customize notifications.
Yeah, maybe you can turn it off. Just like, that's a great point, Paige.
All right.
What a wonderful idea.
Wonderful ideas. Well, we figure out wonderful things out of sometimes wondering about how to make things even better. And that's the wonderful reasons why everything's so awesome in the world, because we should all be striving to make things better, right? By wondering.
And an extra shout out again to Eva. We hope you come on and hopefully she'll come visit us. Yeah, she was a big part of her idea too for a wonderful Wednesday and be positive. So big shout out.
Making things positive. Yes, off we go.
Keep in touch and we'll see you next Wednesday. And if you want to know more, we have Twitter. I'm at Navah K, Navahk, and
Museum Paige and Better World Museum and Horizon Art Museum.
And join the social and you can join the Social VR Horizon Facebook group.
Yes.
It's all about social VR and social AR.
Social VR.
So definitely learn more. And Paige has Horizon Art Museum, which is, if you can't go out to a museum, it's the best place to be.
That's right.
So again, we will see you next week. We'll be celebrating Hanukkah. I know I will.
I will be too.
And
it's it's a wonderful Wednesday. Ready? I'm going to go turn off the live streaming. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
2.
Oops.
I did.